Good morning, folks. I think my real adventure in Namibia is about that. That's my bus behind. That's the bus I'm taking to Windhoek. It's about 12 hours.
On this episode of Across All Borders Going South, it's all about Windhoek from the top, rooftops and viewpoints. On the 21st of July 2021, I arrived Katimamulilo. I started to do a bit of research, found out how I could get from Katimamulilo to Windhoek. So on the 23rd, I boarded a bus, a 12-hour bus ride, which I enjoyed the scenery from the window of the bus. And when I got to Windhoek, I met up with Lydia, who is from Namibia, and she showed me the beautiful spots where I could see the setting sun over the city. So come along, let's enjoy this.
Who I met on Facebook, and she's showing me Windhoek. She's from Windhoek. See, that's the crazy thing about traveling. A lot of you are worried about traveling alone. You are never really alone unless you want to be alone. Reach out, that's all it takes. And now we're posing for a picture. There's something weird. First of all, the people travel with bathrobes and blankets because it's freaking cold, and they like to recline the seats so much so that it looks like they're lying down. So I'm having this argument with a lady before me because I don't want her to lie on my knees. I'm hoping that the person's seat I took will be okay sitting in my seat so she can lie on their knees. Hope you got it. But we're going to Windhoek and it's 12 hours and I'm interested in the landscape, so let's see. So this is my first bus ride in Namibia. It's actually supposed to be like 12 hours. It's from Katimamulilo to Windhoek, which is about 1,000 something kilometers. This is the first real stop kind of like that we're making, which is in Windhoek. And I think Windhoek is supposed to be like a big town. We're at the filling station. What I really find interesting is how you immediately find a lot of little stalls for fresh vegetables. Like I think it's something very common in the south that they sell vegetable any and everywhere. So I'll show you that. That's the selling. It's beautiful picture. I can't like give you a close up. What I do want to show you is that lady there. This morning she actually had like a bathrobe on, and you can see the shoes she's wearing. So I think because it's very cold here, you have to either travel with a blanket or, you know, a bathrobe. So I'm learning. I'm definitely not going to add a bathrobe to the things that I carry because I'm already carrying a lot. But a blanket and a bathrobe is not uncommon during winter if people are traveling from Namibia. Just wanted to give you an update. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think it is from the car. Anyways, this is what it looks like. So I'll let you go. Oh my God.
Yours, you put your all in, and I'm so proud of you for it. Make sure to take your sweaty selfie and hashtag Roll with Joe. Roll with Joe, you know.
Oh my God. I doubt it. I said, I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it.
Yeah, it's not so nice on this side. Oh, and there's a plane. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah.
You should watch it.
He really looked like he had so much fun. Because I know this one girl, she's also a very popular YouTuber here, traveler. She took him with to their village.
Oh.
It looks like it has
Oh yes, I need to ask you about the Nimba. I even actually forgot to ask you about all the things. Okay, so we'll do that tomorrow because I'm trying to figure out.
My sister and I go hiking and they also have like a really beautiful sunset.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. So I should put on my hiking shoes. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe we can pick you up there.
Awesome.
5:30?
Okay, yeah, your sun goes down later, no?
Yeah.
Okay, what time is the market? You mean 5:30 in the evening? What time is the market?
Market, maybe we can, I think when we pick you up then you can already have your gear, boots or whatever.
Sounds absolutely like a plan.
Your hiking spot.
So tell me, where have you been in Namibia? So guys, I am right now at the Pride and I'm talking to Simba, pretending to be Mufasa, right? Simba, someday you will rule over all of you. The king must be wise. Shit right
So we
now.
took. Okay, come I join you so we take a picture. And then how does it go off?
Alright, so guys, we are actually come cruise on. We are actually hiking up to somewhere where we can see the whole city of Windhoek, and this is Lydia, who I met on Facebook, and she's showing me Windhoek. She's from Windhoek. See, that's the crazy thing about traveling. A lot of you are worried about traveling alone. You are never really alone unless you want to be alone. Reach out, that's all it takes. And now we're posing for a picture.
Okay, now take it by phone.
Yeah. So guys, this is one of the viewpoints you will come across when you're doing this hike up. It's not a very long one because to come up here about 6 minutes up, and right there is the State House. I'm going to zoom in for you a little bit so you can see that, and I'm hoping that when we get up the view will even be more beautiful. So a lot of people come here. As you can see, there are loads of cars down there, and it is a Sunday, so let's go see who's up and let's see what the sunset looks like from above. Okay, so we made it up and back down. There are two ways to go, maybe even several ways. We came up that way, but it's pretty steep, and the climb was about 12 minutes, and it was not even half of a kilometer. And then there was the other route where we're going to go down. We went down it and came back up, but that was like 24 minutes. It's pretty much like going downhill and then you climb it up back again. So a lot of people come here to run. So if you're looking for a place to run in Windhoek, it might be a good place for you. Otherwise, it's a perfect place to watch the sun go down. At this time of the year, it is, however, windy and cold. So you want to have the right outfit. So. So I'm going to get my hair done. I came across a street in town where there are loads of hairdressers just next to each other. One said 250 to retwist. I think she was just calling money. So I'm gonna try to check the other ones, and after I get my hair done, I'll check out the bus to Swakop, and I'll go there tomorrow. I got my laundry given in. I should get it at 5 today. I'm wearing my new jeans. I don't know if you can see it. I'll show it to you later. I'm gonna turn around and show you the place. This is the lodge I'm staying at. It is a bit far, but most people kind of come with their cars, so they don't have to do what I'm doing. But that's what it is. I walk, and I have to find taxis to go to town. But it's like $14 if you're not going far. If you're going a bit far, it's about 28, and it's like a shared cab. So I'm gonna head out to the road and find one of those, and I think it's next to the mall where I'm going to, and then yeah, and see what the price would turn out to be.
In order to see the rest of the places I wanted to see, I had to head over to Swakopmund. So I departed Windhoek thinking I would be able to cover all my routes and then come back and head back. But it wasn't to be so, because I came back again after seeing Swakop and Walvispe to Windhoek to prepare for my road trip. And this is a bit of a scenery from my journey to Swakopmund.
So guys, that is my ride. That's the bus I'm taking to Swakopmund. It's Kalu Shuttles. It's 330 Namibian dollars to go from Windhoek to Swakopmund. So crazy, because this morning it was about 1 degree or something, or at night, and then going up a little more. And right now it feels like the sun is about to eat me alive, which is why I've taken over my pullover, taken it out, and I'm just wearing this. But I want to get you this shot because it's beautiful. Yo, so I am back. Let's do cheers to you. Okay, so my intention was actually to do the 10 to 15 days before I came back here, but unfortunately, just like Zambia, you cannot do the routes like totally with public transport, because some of the places there are no public transport routes going there. So I have managed to go from Swakop, from Katima Mulilo to Windhoek, and from Windhoek to Swakopmund, from Swakopmund to Walvispe, but it was not possible to continue to Sossusvlei or to Luderitz. I had to come back here to get the bus to Luderitz tomorrow. It's about a 14-hour bus ride, so I'm hoping that we leave on time and the bus loads. I've got a guy's number that they run a shuttle, so I'm gonna call Mike back to make sure I'm gonna get my spot on the bus and not lose another day. On the other hand, I'm talking with Christy, Philip, to see if I will get someone who's willing to do the drive for me at the rate I want to do it. That would be the best outcome, but of course it is tricky. And Christy mentioned something about 1.5 because of the pandemic, which I still think it's okay if it's including his overnight and I have to take care of my overnight, but it's not including the overnight, and I think that's a bit much. So I'm just going to try and figure out what this guy's going to come back with, which I don't think I'm going to be able to work with because he doesn't have the equipment and he has to rent it. So it's not going to work out fine, but it's just good to have the prices and hear what he has to say. Hopefully the bus leaves tomorrow to Luderitz, and then I can do a few things around Luderitz, do my thing there, and worst case scenario, I'd have to go on Phillips towards the end. And now I have to start figuring out how to get back to Tanzania, because I want to take the train. My arm's killing me. I want to take the train or see if there's a better way to get over there. And I think I will head over to Arusha. I have to see if the train goes all the way to Arusha, because if it does, I have my 5 days in Arusha, so I have to talk to Consoletta to pick up my 5 days again. 5 days in Arusha, of which I can try to go to Serengeti. That's another thing that needs to be fixed. I think there is no shortcut about camping in Serengeti. So we'll see. Keep your fingers crossed that everything goes well. So the plan or the route is Spitzkuppe. We're going to do there, explore, hike a little bit, sleep there, at which point, if it is freaking cold, I'm really going to ditch the idea, because I found out being in the room this morning without the heaters on was already kind of really cold, and I'm not even sleeping outside in a tent. Anyway, so there's the backup plan to kind of like ditch that and actually get somewhere to sleep for the 3 nights and not sleep in a tent. But anyway, so that's one. Or maybe I'm just thinking sleep somewhere in Truck after sun's gone down, so we can consider that. I'm not really sure if I'm crazy about sleeping outside, but anyway, Spitzkevee, spend a night there. Next morning, head all the way to Sozersvlei and do solitaire on the way, and then sleep there. And that day do Big Daddy, and then the next day do Dune 45. Wait, we say 2 nights? I don't know. That's crazy. I'm getting confused. So you see that we're doing 2 nights because we're going to drive all the way there and then do Big Daddy in the evening. Next day do Dune 45 and maybe the Kenyan, and then start heading over to Luderitz, or we start heading over to Luderitz the next morning, and then yeah, and then he drops me off. So it's 4 days, 3 nights, 2 nights at the campsite there. I'm hoping everything goes well.
And there you have it. I was able to see almost everything I wanted to see in Namibia. I had to get a guide and it was a great experience. If you'd like to know about the places I visited, check out my playlist on Namibia. I've got separate episodes on those. And now a huge shout out and thank you to Lydia for showing me your home country. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Yours truly, Liesl 81.